we gotta do some. Now, how could it be several years? Several years is like this.
No,
year.
right.
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, but he says in the interview, like, I haven't picked up a basketball in years. The last time I picked it up was insert story.
Wait, seriously, the last time you picked up a basketball and shot it?
I was at the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
And I rented a house from the owner.
Sure.
He came over to do pictures. He had grandkids, and he had a basketball court. He says, "I want you to shoot one free throw." I said, "Really?" Now, I already paid for the house. It's not like he got to see me. So when I stepped up to shoot the free throw, it's the most nervous I've been in years.
Stop it.
And reason being is those kids heard the stories from the parents about what I did 30 years ago.
Right.
So their expectation is 30 years prior, and I haven't touched the basketball.
I hope you switched it.
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah,
I think
what year was that? We got to figure out the years.
He said he hadn't picked up a basketball in years whenever he was asked to shoot the free throw. That's why he felt the pressure.
So Pat, me as a listener, I'm hearing that, and I'm like, what's years? Is years 5 years, 6 years? I know for sure he picked up a ball in 2022.
So that's probably,
there you go.
He airballed free throw and said, "I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
I'm going to go golf."
And then he did it, and then he made it. So the ending, let's just, for our fantasy purposes, we'll just...
No, for reality.
Wait, remember
the next day.
Jacob.
How come they go over this line when the
They can. But you know where that line come from? The line used to be in. We moved it out.
Right.
How? What? Look at you.
Yeah,
You know? Lucas,
move
back, buddy. Center circle?
Move back.
You remember the center circle? They didn't have it. Wilt Chamberlain used to take a drive, take off, and lay up. That was the free throw. So now you can't start the shot outside the center circle, and you can't break this line until it hits the rim. That's a Wilt Chamberlain rule. Lord have mercy. Please make it. Now that was pressure, man. I ain't been a while. I was nervous.
Fatality.
This is why MJ coming back to NBC is good, because it's going to eliminate a lot of this nauseating twerking and all this let's protect this LeBron James at all costs nonsense that we see on TV to protect this guy. So Shams got exposed for basically trying to say that Michael Jordan was lying about what happened with those kids when he was shooting the basketball at the park or the backyard of the neighbor. And try to insinuate as if Jordan was lying about that. I mean, if you just go on YouTube and you look at the shorts of MJ playing people one-on-one, and he has it in his contract where there's a no love clause, I believe. Somebody can correct me on the correct term, paraphrasing a bit, but it allows him to play basketball outside of the Bulls organization. So there was never a situation where he was afraid to play people one-on-one or just play basketball in general. So the fact that Shams want to go to that extent to try to prove that MJ is lying about that just shows you that these LeBron weasels, these punk ass, just feed the narrative of this is why LeBron's the GOAT nonsense gets destroyed easily. It never had any substance. It never had no validity to it. There was nothing concrete about it. It was so many holes with its logical fallacies about everything. These guys try to make this false narrative stick, and it didn't stick. This is what happens when you just make up bullshit and you can't reinforce the bullshit. We saw what our eyes, what MJ did. That shit just doesn't disappear. You can't lie about something that we concrete saw what happened in our eyes at this dude's peak. There was nothing like him, man. He was must-see TV. If you had a favorite player, you watched him. You watched him because he was that good, and you watched him because he was that entertaining as well. He was just different. See, the LeBron fans need their narrative to stick. This is why they're going to lose control. They're going to lose their mind. They're going to try to come up with stupid-ass excuses or say that MJ's not lying or disrespect the 90s because none of their narrative works. So they got to take down the legacy of MJ's era for the only way for their narrative to have a minute idiotic chance, which it doesn't. So I just want to know what you guys think. It's Clutch Sports just proving how desperate and idiotic they are by these stunts, which sham just make up stories that MJ would lie about this. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'll catch you on the next video.
Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead. Referee can't see that. Jordan frees himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan.